up, guys? Welcome to Truth and Transparency. Got a show for you today. Got two special guests. I'm going to bring them out just here in a second. I want to first say thank you to those of you guys that are members, subscribers, obviously the moderators. Thank you guys for making it always chill in the atmosphere in the live chat. Thank you. Do me a favor, if you are not subscribed, it is free. All you have to do is hit the subscribe button and ping. You can also then hit a bell, and I guess it notifies you. So do all that fun stuff. But yes, this is the live interview with none other than Bedtime Stories with Bela Lugosi and Inan Harsh. So going to give all of you guys a chance to let those notifications click in. And as that's happening, let's welcome. Oh, you guys are probably wondering what we're looking at right now, right? We have official merch, and let's talk about it. Welcome, Bela. What is good?
Hi.
What's
I'm
up?
so excited.
Hi.
Hi,
And
everybody.
then, are you ready for this?
I've been waiting for this.
Yes. And then look at this. Here we go. Boop. What is up?
Hello.
The man of the hour. Hi.
Look at his poster behind him, please.
Is it a cat? Is it? I think it's a cat. Let's take a look. Oh, it
yes, with a cowboy hat.
A cowboy hat cat. All right.
A little orange kitty. Your kitty's white though, right, Inan?
Yeah.
But you like them orange ones.
I mean, any color is good.
Any color cat. Just give me a cat.
So tell everyone what we're looking. This is Inan's merch, you guys, on Etsy.
Yes.
And it's inspired by what the live me and Lana did, where we were talking. I don't know if you guys saw it. If you didn't, we could probably put it in the description. We were talking about what Inan said, and he got pulled over by a cop that he recognized from school. Tell us, Inan. Tell us what you said. Best line.
Do you want to come pet my cat?
Yes.
He said, do you like cats?
Do you like cats? Is that what you said?
Do
you want to come pet my? You want to come see my cat? You want to come play with my cat? Something like that, right?
It's bad. I forgot about. Do you like cats?
Yeah, I do like cats.
Go come over and pet my cat sometime.
Aw, look at that cat.
So, how can you say no to this phase?
Again, yes. Happy Friday, everybody. I know that people that don't know us, they don't understand that me and Bela and Inan, we have a friendship outside of YouTube. So anybody that saw when me and Bela did it last night to point out, was it last night or the night before?
It was last night. It was like a late thing. We were like about to go to sleep, and we're like, let's just go do this. Yeah.
Yes, I was like, I want to.
Inan?
Yeah. Did you? You didn't get to see that yet, did you?
No, not yet. I'm gonna watch it tonight, probably.
Okay.
Yeah. So in case you guys don't know that, but everything, Inan cracks us up. If he doesn't crack you up, like it is just what it is. We weren't being any type of way towards him, and that's just silly. In fact, we're the ones that put out the body cam footage of the cat. You know what I mean? And he saw it and was cracking up. So there's just history there. So please, if anybody's taking it some other type of way, that's just unfortunate. But Inan, do you feel like that we are like picking on you?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't even hear all this. Thank God I didn't hear all this. But yeah.
Yeah. Like I get an email today, like, oh my God, I cannot believe that you were so rude to that Inan boy. And I'm like thinking, like, what? Like, I saw that live last night and you were just laughing at that boy. And I'm thinking, oh, this girl does not clearly watch us to know anything about anything. So
that first live was probably one of the funniest skits I've seen this year. Still to this day.
We still take the crowd with the okay.
I love that you said skit, but yeah, it was off the cuff because you're like so amazingly hilarious. And I didn't think that we thought that we were gonna get that when we got the body cam. Like
no.
Not at all. And I was like, Lana, like before we went live, I'm like, Lana, you have to like this. He freaking hits on this cop about his kitty. Like, wait, what? I'm like, it is the best. It's my favorite line. Hold on, like you have to hear this. And it was like this guy's gonna be famous. And Lana was saying last night, you should have a reality show.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, he is a reality walking billboard.
That's what she said. She really did.
I did. So, okay. So before we get into everything to do with your Etsy line, your new the fire yoke, is that what it is?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, the fire starter here. Oh my god, that's what I was saying. I was like, you're the fire starter.
Mm-hmm. Jody's cool. Jody's cool says Inan makes me happy. Thank you, Jody.
Oh, see,
she loves you.
People do. People are fans. Because I've known Inan, like, dude, you've gotten so much, like, either people like are like, oh my god, he's the murderer, or oh my god, he's just a stoner, right? It's just there's no in between. It's like it's one or the other, right?
Yeah, you can't be both.
You can't be both. Okay. So, with that said, I know on your recent interview that you did, you said you were going back to school. So have you done that yet, or when does it start?
Yeah, it starts August 18th, 17th, something like that. So yeah, I'm doing a bunch of placements right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so because you went to school before, right? So like, do those credits, are they going to be there? Like, is that how they work?
It depends. Right now I'm doing like some music. Say what?
He's doing a 180. Remember, he's like changing everything up.
True. I'm also I'm trying to get my minor in music though, so I'm taking like some music theory placement test, and then if I can do well on those, then some of my credits will transfer, and so that will be obtainable.
Okay.
So I'm just like, yeah, I'm like doing some like kind of things in the meantime in the summer, but yeah, it officially starts in fall.
Okay. And you said WSU, right?
Yep.
Now, did your parents hook you up? Because aren't they like ex-professors or something? Did they give you a good letter of recommendation?
No, I just applied.
You did it all on your own?
Yep.
I
mean, I got up, Inan.
That's great. So you're like, I don't gotta use mommy or daddy. Like, look at me. Boop. No, that's cool. That's cool. So I was shocked because you said it's so nonchalant. So I just have to ask. You're like, yeah, no, I was never asked. I haven't really talked about it. Oh, except for that subpoena I just got. And I was like, wait, what? He was subpoenaed?
You slid it in, she said.
You just like slid it in so nonchalant. So I just have to ask, like, well, I don't know if you're even allowed to talk about it. If you can't, no big deal. But did the sheriffs come to your house, or were they like?
Yeah, I wasn't home. But they came. I was like practicing or something, and then
you were practicing like fire.
Yeah, well, I mean, they weren't on fire, but just probably doing some drills.
Okay, so wait, you were in your house, or no, you weren't home?
No, I wasn't home. I was like probably out in like the field or something, and then I came back and there was a note on my door that the sheriff came. So then I had to go over to the sheriff's office and get it.
And then pick it up. Did it leave like a note on your door?
Yeah, there was a note. And then
come to the post office or something.
I think with subpoenas you have to pick them. They have to deliver in person because it's like official or whatever. So I went over to the sheriff's office to pick it up or whatever and get it in person. I don't think they can just mail it to you.
Okay, so you get back from working out in the field with your sticks, and you get to your door. You get your subpoena. Were you like, oh my god, what the fuck did I do now?
No, I mean, I was a little surprised. It seemed kind of silly, but it was like.
Did it say it on it, like what it was for?
No, I called her and she said that I had a subpoena that I had to come and pick it up at the office. I think it just had like
her. Who do you mean?
The sheriff.
Oh, it was a female.
Yeah, at least all the ones I talked to.
Okay, nice. Did you ask her if she wanted to come over and pet your cat?
No, unfortunately, I kind of wish that I was here when she knocked on the door, but fortunately, I was
out. Why was she pretty?
Did you meet her?
I don't know. I don't know. That's
Her
but
voice
she was
was
here.
on.
I could have asked if she wanted to hang out
Okay,
with my
okay.
cat for a little bit.
So,
Yeah.
so when did this happen? Like, what's the date here?
I don't remember. Long, like 2 months ish ago.
Okay,
Maybe.
Was it
so
hot? Was the grass green? Were the leaves yellow?
They were green,
okay.
but they're usually green here. They water a lot over here.
So
He
it's
waters
something
his
like
lawn. He doesn't go
April.
over and steal other people's lawns now.
Well, it's the I think it's more like one of the frat. It's like a dog slash like dog park slash like the frat has like their house sort of there on the corner, and then there's like a football like thing, and then they do like various like Greek activities over there, and like it's I don't know, the dogs hang out over there and stuff.
The
So,
dog.
like, so it's I don't know. I think it's actually U of I grounds actually.
And so, like, so this was back a couple months ago. So this was before the grand jury. Did you think maybe you were being like asked to be on the grand jury?
No. I thought it was gonna be the prosecutor.
Oh,
But it was actually because maybe like helping identify a time frame. But it was actually the public defender. But
okay.
the pretrial was canceled, so I kind of like showed up and then just left.
Oh, you didn't even know that it was canceled?
No, no, I don't really pay attention to
Oh,
really much anything.
Wait a minute. You
Wait a
slid that
second.
in.
Wait a
You
second.
just slid that one in too. Wait a minute. Repeat that. Repeat that.
Wait a second. Wait a second. You showed up on. Did they tell you what day you were supposed to like testify or something? Did they?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
they ever? Did the defense ever call you or anything like that? Did they?
No, no. I just got the note from the sheriff, and that
Oh
was
wow!
pretty much it.
So you like just packed your lunch, went on your way, went to the courthouse, walked in the door,
I
and were you
love
like,
it.
"I'm Inan Harsh. I'm here."
Yeah, well, I had to wander a
Walk us
little
through
bit and
that.
ask
Walk
a
us
bunch of
through that.
people because, it was canceled. So nobody really they're like, who are you looking for? Like, what do you want? Apparently, go to like the prosecutor's office, but, everyone just told me like they didn't summon me, go try this person or whatever. So
They didn't
eventually,
summon you. Go to the public defender's office.
Wait, so like they're saying, so you basically show up because nobody told you that it wasn't going on. So
yeah, I mean, maybe there was some mail I missed or something, but yeah.
The SOS, like they sent out smoke signals. Don't show up or you don't. I mean, but
oh shit.
gotta love you. You did your due diligence. You went there. You're like, hey, I'm here.
Yeah.
You want me or what?
No.
Yeah.
What do you think they wanted you
I'm
for?
interested. Like, I wonder who has people are saying that you need to be the next bachelor. So
We should start a petition, you guys.
yeah, we were gonna try to get you on the show.
Just buy
Would
his
you-
merch.
would
That's
you ever-
his merch
yeah,
for
yeah.
anyone
What's
coming
the
in May.
Bachelor?
What?
I love you. That's
Who's
just
the
amazing.
bachelor?
I love that. I don't watch it either. Amazing.
Okay. You guys, so basically in and out of this conversation, we're gonna go from different things, and you can either hate the combo or not like the combo, but it's gonna be very light hearted in here. We're not here to drill Inan. No offense, Inan. So
There will be no drilling.
yeah. But okay, so wow, so you just go, you thought that it was still on, and you show up and they're like, nope, that was canceled. Wow, do you understand that was canceled in May? Like
I can't.
like wait, do you know like were you wow, like that was like canceled in like May, like
I love him.
and you didn't know? No.
No idea. Nope.
What were you
I mean-
wearing?
Say what?
What were you wearing when you went there?
I wore some Gucci bottoms and
Told you yesterday. I told you.
Gucci?
I
You
didn't
think-
tell you that. That's
Wait.
what she said. I
Yeah.
said you were wearing. I said you were wearing firefighter.
No, I didn't ask him what he
boxers.
was wearing yesterday. I asked him what he was wearing to the courthouse.
No, but you're the one that said like you thought he was wearing something like fly like that, like you said juicy.
Oh yeah, I said you got some designer.
Yeah, and I was like, no, he's wearing like boxers because you didn't have a shirt on, and we were like admiring it, and we're like, she asked, what do you think he's wearing? Like if you were to stand up, and then you stood up and we're like, okay, go on. Sorry. Hi, Richard. So what were you wearing?
Yeah, I would wear some like Gucci bottoms,
Love it.
and then it's like some dress pants, and then some Brook Brother like a long sleeve tee, and I think I wore like a wool vest. Yeah.
A wool vest?
Oh no, I didn't wear a wool vest. My bad. It was just a long sleeve, like collar tee.
I love it. So you show up, you go there, and then you went to what? The prosecutor's office, or where did you go? Where was this held?
It was at the Moscow courthouse. Latah County, I think. Latah County Courthouse.
True.
Okay.
The public defenders in Kootenai County.
Oh
You want me
yeah.
to hold up?
Yeah.
Is that how it's
Wait, do you
pronounced?
have your sheet? Do you have your summons?
No, I was gonna.
Flash that fucker.
I have the pants though.
Oh yes, the pants.
I don't have my summons. I have my
I
pants.
love it.
I can't.
You put him on full so we can see the
Oh,
pants.
let's see.
Inan, come back.
Model for us. Let's see
Put
what
the
were you
pants
wearing?
up. She didn't have you on full. We need the
Okay, let me see what you got.
yes,
Oh, no, oh, Gucci.
the Gucci pants.
Oh yes.
You got all spiffy and they
You
still were
did.
like, it's not happening today, Inan. Go home.
You guys, I mean, but Inan, you know that you're going to be called back for like the actual trial, right?
Am I?
Oh, I for sure. Why not? That's what I
don't know.
think.
I feel like.
Remember, I
if
told you that the last time we talked, I was like, okay, well, do you think that you're going to get like called by like the defense or like the prosecutors or anything? And you're like, no, why would they contact me? Like, I'm a nobody.
I mean, yeah, I still feel kind of that way. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If the defense is summoning me, I don't know what his defense is, but I feel like this guy's gonna have to plead guilty. You know what I mean?
Okay, well,
Inan,
what
he
do you-
already pleaded not guilty.
Well, he stood in silence,
right.
and then the judge was like, "Oh, not guilty." Like, entered it for him.
He can change that though, right? Can't he?
Can he change his plea? Inan, that is not happening. Why do you think that's happening? Do you have insider info? Give it up. Come on.
I mean, I haven't really been paying attention to the case recently. But you know, I feel like the FBA's got him in a bag. Like, I don't know what his
Wait,
hopes are.
Wait, say that again. Is it the FDA? What acronym are you saying?
FBI.
FBI.
You have
thought-
no idea what we were
I
doing.
thought you said
yesterday.
FBA.
Yesterday we were like, we're like, what is it? Is it FBA? Is it FDA? And like FBI, we had no clue. Okay, good. The
I
FBI.
love him. He's the best. Wow. So you think he's just gonna plead guilty? Well, Inan, he already pleaded not guilty.
I mean, someone's gonna talk sense into him eventually, right? Maybe.
Wait, but why do you feel like he's guilty?
You don't think he's guilty?
No, I'm just curious if you haven't seen anything. Like, I think that you'd be a perfect juror, but now I'm thinking, like, oh my God, you're already thinking this guy's bring him up.
Lana's like, we don't want you on the jury.
Well, I mean, so
Go ahead.
we have we have the car and the stains and the crazy behavior, and they were like watching him, and I don't know, everything just seems like it adds up.
Wait a second. You said the car stains?
Weren't there like blood stains, like matching blood stains?
Wait, no, there's nothing in the car.
No, it doesn't have to do with the car. He said there's a car and there's stains, two separate things.
Wait, no, that's not.
Then they find like DNA, like his blood DNA or whatever in the room.
But they found his DNA on a sheath, but they're saying that was planted.
He might be talking about the blood stains on the pillowcase that came out of.
I just want to know what he's. Let's have him tell us what he's talking about.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it's from. I just remember they said there was some DNA like matching up either in like the room or something else. that was like on him or whatever, or there was like DNA of like one of the girls like on him or something. I don't remember exactly, but I remember there was like a DNA matchup or whatever.
Okay.
And I felt like
Okay.
that was like pretty strange for someone that didn't party with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's like the biggest giveaway to me, I guess.
Is that going around Moscow? Like, are people saying that that's what's, or no, that's just something you?
I haven't really heard anybody comment on it really in Moscow lately. I've been away for a little bit. I just got back a few days ago.
Did you know that there was 3 different DNAs in the house? Unidentified male DNA? Not just Brian. Yeah, there was 3 unidentified.
Do you think that, might have just been like random people the girls were sleeping with?
What? Oh my god.
It's always a possibility. I mean, there's a lot of people in that house, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Do you know something that we don't know? Like,
I mean,
was that like a revolving door?
I mean, no, I just like, parties, patio, alcohol. I feel like there's shit going down in those bedrooms, you know what I mean?
Oh,
That aren't stabbings.
Or they're different
What?
stabs.
Well, I just like, what? No, I don't know. You're the neighbor. So, are you saying that there was lots of males there?
Well, I mean, there was everybody. There was girls and boys there.
Okay,
but I mean,
there's no unidentified female DNA.
What kind of did they have like a match of like what the DNA was from? Like whether it was like a fingernail or like
they haven't said that.
Okay, word. I feel like that would be helpful information.
Yeah.
They might say that for the jury.
Yeah, they haven't released any of that. It's just that there's other male unidentified DNA, and it was located where the victims' bodies were in the house.
Oh.
So it's curious of like, but that's interesting that you say like, well, kind of that could that be. Well, what I would think is the thing that makes it weird for me is if they were able to, there's going to be all this DNA in the house and they were able to get all this DNA. Okay, that's your cup. That's your, everything that it lines up with. Then you have stuff that isn't lining up with anybody. So this is foreign DNA. And that would mean that somebody that was normally not in the house was in the house. And that to me should like, whose is this? If we're, because kids, I guess, were just giving up their DNA and their firstborns to the police, with no questions asked. Here you go. Yeah, here you go. Here you go. Here you can have my phone. Here you can have, I guess they had to track down one kid and get a cigarette butt from one kid, I believe.
Do you think the possibility of multiple people is still
I mean, yeah, like we have unidentified, male DNA in there, and it's, unless it's the fucking Amazon guy dropping off a box, you know what I'm saying? Pass something off,
I think at this point anything's possible. Inan, is the whole thing is we just don't know, right? So like, but we're interested in what you think though in all of this.
Yeah, I just like what you hear. And I was blown away by the whole. Like, I called it. I told you that you were going to get subpoena. I said that you were going to get called in because of what you said you heard. Like, you heard that scream. But then the biggest thing is like you saw this black SUV. And I'm on board with you on that after I saw Linda Lane. You nailed it. You came out with that and you stuck to it, buddy. And you were right. There is that vehicle. If you actually look at the camera.
Yeah, people are saying that. They show me some of the footage. I don't know how you guys are making out anything.
Oh no, I don't make out any of that other crap. I just saw that one. You can see that there's a truck there's like a black looking thing, but everybody's saying that they're able to see what's driving around. They're lying.
Baller. Can you tell us about that, Inan? Because you said that and we were kind of like going back and forth about that. You described the SUV to us again, like your take when you saw this SUV.
Yeah, no, I thought it was kind of strange to me how people kept on thinking it was the Ford or whatever her mom's vehicle was, but I mean, like, no, like there's levels to baller vehicles. Like that's small baller. This was like big baller. You know what I mean?
Is it big baller? Is there a stage above big baller?
Yeah, but
Oh.
you don't see those in this area. Except, well, there used to be a guy, pretty sure he was a coke dealer, but like the most crazy, loud, super car looking engine or whatever.
Isn't that just
Begging
Right.
to be
like you're dealing
arrested.
drugs and you want to be like noticed like that when you're
Yeah,
doing
you're
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
begging.
Yeah, I wonder why you would do that in this town because super red flag to the police or whatever, especially when you're where I used to live, which is, already a red flag if somebody's watching.
Yeah.
Um,
You're just, I
but
mean, that's usually like it's the cars, the people that now would you say like a ball? Is that somebody that's like holding like the drugs? Like what's the lingo with that? Like
Was
I
it
mean
because what I
that or
yeah.
it could just be some rich fool really into cars or whatever. But I
Have you
mean,
ever seen this car before though?
no,
do you know what a G-Wagon is?
a G wagon, like a
A
Jeep.
Mercedes
Like
G-Wagon. It's like
G-Wagon's so fly.
Oh,
very boxy.
Like if I was to show you a G-Wagon, would you
Yes,
be like,
do it.
that's
Do
the
it.
car?
maybe.
Because
Like if
they're very kind of they're a little different than most SUVs. So we should show you a
yeah.
G-Wagon and see what you think about that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so here I'm gonna show you an image of a G-Wagon and you can just tell me what you think. We'll go from like I'm gonna make sure it's black though.
Yes, get a black G-Wagon.
Black, everything. Okay, stop sharing. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna have to add this then.
Do you think it might have been a Suburban? Oh, there it is.
Whoa.
Whoa, what?
It was similar to that. I don't want to say it was exactly that, but because it was dark and mostly what I saw was the back, but it was
You saw the
boxy.
back?
It was pretty boxy like that. It looked, yeah, it definitely looked like that.
Let me make sure I get a black one. I'm trying to get
Or
the
maybe,
back of it.
I mean, it also looked really similar to like the BMW type of boxiness. It's a little different, but yeah, it looked pretty similar to that for sure.
You know what Jeeps look like, right? So
Like it was like a
Yeah,
Wrangler. Like
yeah, but it didn't look like an average Jeep or a Wrangler. You know
now
what I
when you
mean?
say that you saw the back, is the reason that you saw the back, like did you walk past it? Like when you say that you
No,
saw the
it
back,
was just like the nose. It was, pointed this way, and I came from the corner, so I came up through the backside, and it's dark, so I didn't really see in my rear mirror. You know what I mean? So I
okay,
really
wait. So
mostly just
walk me through that one more time. So you come home and you saw the corner. Wait, so just say that again.
well, so it's parked like here, and I'm coming like up here,
Okay. Do
like
that
up
again.
here, and then sorry, so it's up here,
Okay.
and then I come up here and take like a left, and it's like on my right.
Okay, so let me ask you
see.
this. I'm going to show you something then. I'm going to show you the back of your complex and tell me if this is what you're used to like seeing. I have a video of a video suspect. Now I'm kidding. Video of a video suspect.
we have your headlights. Totally.
Okay, here we go. So here we got this body cam. So like dash cam. Here we go. Check this out.
What about a Hummer? Could it
Okay,
be a
check this
Hummer?
out. Check this out. Right. Okay. So this is like going up, like you just pass the King house and you make like that little right, like watch this. You see
Up the
this? Watch.
driveway.
Is this the way like you go up that hill, like the house would be on your right here? And you're going back to this back area? Is this the way you go back? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
okay. So like this is back here. You see what I'm saying?
Where's this? Wait, where's what back there?
Is
So-
this like is this how you like drive back to your place or like
Yeah, yep.
okay, so then
Yep.
like where do you normally, if you don't mind me asking, like do you guys have like assigned parking or
No, we just kind of park wherever we can. I try to park as close to the stairs as possible.
these ones?
Yeah, the ones before it.
Oh, the ones before it. Here, let's back up a little bit. So here we're coming up the hill. This is like right where you would, like the house is on your right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. So the King Road house is on your right.
Or the left, right?
Uh,
Oh, the house is on the right, the apartment's on the left. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah. So you had the option to go straight or you make like the right to go up the hill to the back parking. So like, and then it comes around like this. And you're saying right, like those stairs right there, right? Which ones?
Yeah,
Right here.
yeah,
Right here.
yeah. I haven't seen my old car in that picture.
You do see it?
Yeah.
No way.
Where's this? Where's this footage from?
I stole it. No, I'm kidding. No, I got it from a records request. So like, see these cars right here?
Oh, yeah.
So like, where was it parked? Was it like
I'm farther.
farther? Call it out when you see it.
Boom.
Oh, your car. I see your car. Because you had that Inan or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. So you go like this, and then so when you're saying the vehicle you're talking about that you saw, tell me when to stop when you would saw it parked. When you were coming
Wait, my
home.
vehicle? Yeah, that was mine.
Right there on the right, isn't it?
No, that's
Yep.
his. But where?
Yeah, that's his vehicle, his old vehicle. So, but I'm saying like that night, where was this car parked?
Oh wait, and he was parked.
Like keep going, right?
No, he was way before that. So he wasn't actually
Oh.
in the parking lot. Yeah. So
Okay, so like
from the
here's
start, I think he's. So I think this is he'd be on like the right.
like right over
Already?
here.
No, so the street before that. So the street before that on the right is where he was.
So before
very
the video
beginning.
starts.
Yeah.
Wait, but there isn't. Wait. There isn't a.
So that's
This
where I saw the that hill right there. I'm pretty sure that's where I saw the Elantra that night.
You saw an Elantra on this hill.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every once in a while.
Okay.
And I only recognized it because my ex drove an Elantra, so I'd seen an Elantra there, and I was like, that's interesting. But
Okay,
also
let me ask you this: right here at the top of the hill, there is like a. Let me show you something. I know which one you're talking about. It's in a different video. So this is August 27th, 2022. Okay. So are you? So when you would, so it was back by. Okay, now let me ask you this. So this guy goes and he turns. Watch this. Okay, he turns. All right, and then watch this. Okay, it goes right here, and he just like kind of stops. Okay, now check this out. Let me change to this video of Blaker. And now let me just move. Okay, right here. Who is having like, do you see this apartment over here? Look at those windows.
with the pink lights or with the aluminum foil over.
Yeah. Do you see over here like the light? Like look at these strobe lights going on in that house. You see that in that apartment?
Like top floor?
Yeah, like right when you're walking out. You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know like what is that normal over there?
I mean, yeah, semi. Yeah, there's raves / like people, weird lights doing weird shit, maybe on weird drugs or not. It's Greek row, yo. There's kids, college kids, doing all sorts of weird shit.
Does does the person oh wait, here's somebody. Stephanie wants me to say
Stephanie.
thank you for bringing in the dopest chef around. His laugh, smile, and word choices bring me joy. It can turn a bad day into a great day. Respect putting yourself out there. Inan, hugs to your kitty. Good luck with alcohol.
Aww.
No, it says school.
Good luck with the alcohol in school. I see how you saw that to be alcohol, though.
Yeah. Did you see that AC? I was like, wait.
There's
alcohol?
O's
Like,
and
that is
L's
bad.
and A's.
Oh god. Oh my god, Lana, they are 20 something. Yeah, it's normal. I mean, you guys know what time it is. It is 3:45 in the morning, just so we know what time we're looking at. Yeah, it's normal. I'm like, okay, just so then anyways, this kid calls in.
I felt like this before. Okay. I'm very
And he basically tells on himself. Like, listen.
I guess is my question. Oh, yeah, like, I feel like I've been drugged. I don't know. Like, I've been drunk. Copy.
What do you think about that, Inan? He's like, I think I've been drugged. Do
You know him?
Do you know
You
him?
better look at him.
No. Is
Here, I'll
that
give
the
you- I'll give
is
you better.
is this the
okay.
night of the murder or is this
No.
different? Is this
It's
just
No.
different.
This is not the night of the murders.
It's
This
August
is- word.
27th.
This is on 8/27/2022.
This is before, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, word.
And you're home, maybe, or you
no.
got picked up by your girlfriend because you're.
Dude, I see there are people. I think people
I'm in
want to.
Okay, so wait, people. So watch this. Okay, listen. He said, "I think I've been drugged." Okay.
Talk with him.
And it's never felt like this before,
Okay.
and I'm very concerned because of it.
Okay. So what? Go ahead, Moscow. I contacted him. Hang on.
No problem.
This is sunglasses.
I'm getting there. All right. So explain this to me. So, what do you think you were drugged with?
I don't know. I'm really ignorant to that type of like thing.
Okay. Have you ever used drugs before?
Only weed, nothing stronger than that.
Okay.
So
Did
I
you
think-
use any weed tonight?
Not that I know of.
Not that you
Someone
know of.
offered me like a liquid edible, and I'm like, okay,
Did you take it?
I did.
Okay. So you would assume then if you took a liquid edible,
What's a liquid edible?
Like liquid LSD or like liquid
Like, he
edible?
says
Like
a liquid
drink?
edible. Like
Oh,
I've heard of like brownies and like what's a liquid edible? How could something be
maybe.
edible but liquid? Isn't that like
Oh,
a drink?
It would be called a
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
But he's on drugs, Lana. Give him a break. He can't
I-
explain drink. It's really hard.
It's just that's just the logic kicking in, man. I just can't kick it.
You can't kick it when people that have been drugged.
You know,
that it would have THC in it, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you had some weed on board then.
Yeah.
You just don't know the concentration.
I have no clue.
Okay. Did you have any alcohol tonight?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever mixed the two before?
Yeah.
Have you ever? So what makes this different than the last time?
Like my basic like motor skills and like brain skills. Because like previously in any other previous times, I can like navigate and I can do these tasks. I can open my door. I can go here. I can
Okay.
go to my bedroom and sit down. I can go play games.
Okay.
But tonight, I didn't have basic motor ability, and that's why I was scared.
Okay.
So if there was a physical task, like I need to drink water, or I need to open.
If there was a physical task like I need to drink water, I wouldn't be able to do it. Is this a normal occurrence at your campus, at like your apartment complex? Like,
I wouldn't say super normal, but I feel like usually the people that get way too high usually don't make it out the door, but somehow this guy managed to get pretty far.
get pretty far. Okay.
He said he couldn't open the door, right? Enan, like, how did he open the door to talk to the cops?
Well, you know that he didn't call the cops, just so you know, his friends called the cops.
I'm really curious where he started from and how he got over here, or like why he decided to like go wander over here. Like I don't know.
Well, because look, this is like Partyville over here. Like, what do you mean? Like the King Road neighborhood, like it's Partyville.
Yeah, but he's like on the third floor balcony, right? Like he's just like, I'm just gonna go like wander in these apartment like
No, he
balconies.
lives here. He lives here.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Enan's like, he
Yeah,
doesn't.
like, this
I
is your
don't know
neighbor.
him.
This is your neighbor.
He's like,
Oh.
no, I'm telling you.
Well, like he's like your apartment neighbor. You know what I mean? He like lives in your building.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Have
you've
you ever
never
seen
you've
him?
never seen him?
So wait, why how did he
The
how come the cops stopped him? Did he call them?
No, no,
I'm really
no.
confused.
He Snapchatted his friends, and then his friends called the police 911 saying, "We're getting weird Snapchats from our friend. We think that he's been drugged, and we need you to go there."
Oh, interesting.
And so,
Okay.
like, then listen to this. This is very interesting. Ready?
Door. I need to walk. I couldn't do it.
But you can do it now.
Yeah.
So you think maybe you just were high more than you've been before, and now your body's starting to burn through it?
That could be true. But either way, I would need help. I can't be alone to go through that process.
Okay. Is there anyone else here?
I think my roommate's gone because they totally would have been awakened by my noises.
Okay.
I think my roommate's gone because they would have totally been awakened by my noises. Like, what noises?
Why did they leave him alone?
Yeah,
Inan, if he knocked on your door that night, what time is it? 3, almost 4 in the morning, would you, like, what would you have done?
I don't know. Offered him a pillow and a blanket, maybe.
But
so
inside, or like, take this pillow and you can sleep on my porch.
I mean, I would have probably assessed the situation, but if he didn't seem like a threat, I probably would have let him inside and like hang out while he sobered up for a little
Inan,
bit.
does he look like a threat to you?
Well, you don't know what if he's on Molly? I'm kidding.
Oh shit. Here, so when you said that this black SUV that you saw, what street are you talking? Are you talking about it was in the driveway of the house, or are you talking about that it was where? Like, if I show you you saw what? Trying to think. It wasn't parked anywhere back here.
Show him the aerial.
Like, if
Show
you
the
saw the street,
aerial.
you'd be able to point to it.
Well, like, it's
Mm,
before
yeah.
this video starts, so
Let me see if I can. I want to show the bat luxury G-Wagon from behind.
yes, do that.
We'll do
Do you think it could have been a
Oh yeah,
Hummer, like,
here. Okay, check this out. See if this is what you saw. Ready? Let me make it bigger.
yes, make it big.
Oh, air.
Show us the butt of the G-Wagon.
I don't remember a tire on the back, but
Okay,
Okay,
well,
no
that's-
tire on the back.
I've
no.
never seen
And
G-
Oh, wait.
honestly,
There was
I
one on
almost-
that one.
I almost feel like the lights in the back were like curved. You know what I mean? So they were like
Okay,
it was a boxy car, but the lights kind of like curved a little bit. You know how they like
like a Hummer.
I don't want to say like
go
a
on.
Hummer, but like a fancy like SUV. You know how you can kind of tell like really fancy lights from the back or whatever, and they're kind of big, but they also they're like kind of rectangular, but they do have a little bit of like curve at the end or whatever.
Do they wrap around?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. I mean, you mentioned a BMW, but BMWs don't seem boxy. Like, the newer ones aren't so boxy to me.
Like
but
that.
No, yeah, it wasn't. Well, actually, yeah, the lights were kind of like that. So, but I do think it was a little bit more boxy than that.
It was
Yeah.
boxier than that.
But you know, this is a super long time ago. I mean,
Yeah.
but
it
yeah,
was, so you definitely you noticed the car. It was parked on like the side of the road.
yeah. So let's see.
Okay,
There's,
wait, what?
I think it's Taylor. Hold on, let me pull up a map real quick.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful.
Ooh, Taylor. Yeah, I can pull up a map over
Let me
here
pull up a map
too.
too.
It's a Jeep Wagoneer. You think it's a Jeep Wagoneer? Take a look.
No, it's a bitch. He said baller status, but like there's a level above the baller status. Inan, we're so sad that the prelim didn't happen, so we didn't come hang out with you yet.
Right.
But we will.
We'll be another time.
Mhm.
How about that, Inan? Let's take a look at that one. See if that one works. Oh wait, it didn't show up like that. Let's see.
A lot of people are saying Land Rover in chat.
Like a Land Rover.
Thank you, Beckfist. Beckfist says, "Is it a Land Rover Defender?" Taylor Willis
I'm
thinks-
more concerned with this. Look at why they had to give us the body cam. They had to like black out the top of it, black out around it, so that we couldn't see the house. Like, they started the body cam late, or the dash cam. Then they made sure that we couldn't see up above anything, like, so we could see off to the right.
I think it's just dark.
They
They didn't have those
no, it's
lights.
not. Like, no. This is right. This is covered up. That's not dark. Look
It
at
is because it looks like it's just
100%.
where the lights are going.
100. All they did was this much.
Interesting.
I promise. And look at where they started it. This is not when your dash cam would click on. It clicks on when you begin.
Yeah, no. It
I
isn't
mean, unless
like-
that's where you had your car parked.
yeah.
It's just not. The Elantra that you normally see, does it have a sunroof?
I don't remember. I don't think I could verify that.
Yeah. Okay, so
Um,
if I pull up a map now.
oh yeah, I found it. It was on King Road. It was like the beginning of King Road.
Okay. I think I know what you're talking about. So let's go ahead and look at like if I
Let
did.
me
Yeah.
double check that in my mental. No, I'm sorry. Beginning of Queen Road. So Taylor goes to King, and then right when it turned on the Queen, it was on like the corner of Queen and King Road on the right side of Queen, as you turn left from King.
Okay. Let's go with this. No. All right. So, all right, I'm going to pull up this map. Is this what you're talking about right here? Like right here?
Yeah.
Because like the street I'm talking about is like right here where we, 'cause
Yeah.
this is the house that sits back a little bit. So
Yep.
when you're coming down Taylor, you turn on here to King.
Yeah.
And then you wrap around. So you're saying you saw it like here or like
Right there. Yeah. I turned left, and it was on my right. It was
Wow.
like the
so when
first.
you're turning here to go like this, right?
Yeah.
You saw it like it was parked here.
Yeah. It was like either like the first or second spot right there.
And so like when you turned like this, you were like kind of like shocked, like, damn, whose car is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. And so it was parked like right there on the. All right. And then so it wasn't anything that was back over here, like by like Linda Lane over here, like this area.
No.
Okay.
Was there a car parked in front of it and behind it?
I don't think there was a car behind it, but there was a bunch of cars in front of it.
Well, I'm confident that the 11112 ring camera would have gotten that.
I think so.
So that's great.
Oh.
I think so.
And so that's that car's. You said you've never seen it before, or right?
No.
Let me make that.
I do know that there's like a house there. They have parties and they have like
This one,
people
yeah, they always
from like
hang
out of
together.
town come or whatever. So they have like out of town friends or whatever, I think.
Okay. Because the wet like where that body cam started was like right back here, and then it went back to here, and then it was like this way, right? Like this, right? And then it ended here. Because
Yeah.
it goes like this, then it goes like this, and then you can like turn out that way, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I want people to see something because they weren't believing me that I'm gonna relook at it, but like that dude was in this because like where the cops kind of pulled and came back, they pulled like this and they had their car like this, and then they walked up, and I think it would have been this one then. Like which one did they walk to? Like it was like right here, so it is that is the line of sight. Because we got all turned around because at first I thought it was this one. Is it this one that was where the
Oh,
body
it's the
cam
front
was?
house too, but you might,
Is it this one or is it this like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was the front house because I feel like you could see it from the street view, right? Am I wrong?
I don't know. It's interesting.
You want to watch it again and tell us?
So like here, well, because I can put up the other guy's camera, I guess, if I add this and go.
So what kind of help are you wanting?
What is it, like fluids?
He wants some fluids. Okay, like,
He doesn't want a pillow, Elon.
okay, like right there. Okay. Oh wait. I hit the wrong button. Right there. Okay, so
Oh, you're right. Yep. No, wait.
what building is this?
Wait a second. Yeah. Wait. Okay, I'm confused now. It has to be. I think it's the back of that first building or the first building on the street,
Isn't
right?
it? It's like the second. It's like the second one. So when you're like looking at this,
Oh, you're right. Yep. Yeah, for sure.
It's got to be this one because you can see
We
this
don't
other
see
one.
your pointer yet. Show us your pointer.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not? Okay, right here. So when I zoom in, where's my thingy? Okay. So I believe this is the path. The cop car was driving like this, then it comes up back around here, and then it makes that little like turn like this, and so it's facing up against this, but then they walk diagonal, okay, to walk up the stairs, so it's got to be one of these two buildings. But like, what building is that? Those two?
It'd be that one. I'm sorry. It's the one closest to Queen Road.
So this is the building you think he's in?
Go to it's the upper building, the northern building. So the long building. Go.
This one?
Yep, that one.
Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so then also I think
so. They're surrounding me.
so right here he's
That's
on the
right.
phone. Right here he's on the phone because he sees the other cops come and he's like, I'm surrounded.
The worst acid trip.
Okay, right there. Do you see like right there? You see those they move the camera.
Yes. I think so. They're surrounding me.
I'm not surrounding you. I'm just.
Right there. Okay. They're surrounding me.
Like, I'm not surrounding you.
No, but the reason they're saying this is because Payne and Jordan Welsh, they're all walking up. Like, he is surrounded. Like, there's another car that comes in. I'll put up the next video to show you guys. But he's like, I'm being surrounded. He's really being surrounded though, because these two other officers are coming up. So there's a total of 3 then. And when he's saying, we're not surrounding you, what do you consider it? Like, what are these other 2 guys here? Like, I'm surrounded. He's like, I'm surrounded. But do you see down there? So this, you believe that that's the building in front. This is the second building, right? Like,
Yeah. Yep.
okay. And so I was paying attention to then I was trying to catch. So here it's continuing on.
Okay. You don't appear like you need medical attention, but it just sounds.
Yeah.
Is it Tony or Ann?
They're sugary shots.
Sugary shots? So was it like a. Do you remember the name of it?
No.
Okay.
But like, yeah, like one of the themed ones, not just a straight liquor.
Okay. And what about the mixed drink? What kind of mixed drink did you have?
It was an iced tea.
Like a Long Island iced tea?
Yes, presumably so.
Presumably, or it was?
As in, not regular iced tea.
Okay. So more of like a Long Island then. All right. Do you normally drink those?
Yeah.
Okay. And what type of a liquid edible do you think it was?
No clue. That's the big question.
Okay. But you're sure it was a liquid edible?
That's what I was told, and that's something that.
So what do you mean by a liquid edible? I know of brownies and cookies and
Never had
candies and
one.
all of that.
So that's definitely.
What did it look like?
It was like you just drink it.
You just drink it kind of like a shot almost?
Yeah, which is wild. I've never had that before. I
Did it come in like a tube or something?
should have read the package.
Well, I'm just asking questions, man, because I'm curious.
You're fine.
Okay.
I just
So did it come in like a tube?
I think.
You think? Okay.
Why doesn't he
That's
ask him where he
that- yeah, that's
was?
And you said, did it have packaging material like labels and stuff on it, so it looked like it came out of at least a dispensary?
I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
Those liquid edibles, man.
All right, man. So you think you'll be okay until your buddy gets here?
Yeah.
And obviously, if you're not and something changes, just call us and we'll come back, okay?
Yeah, like obviously not trying to be like giant concern for everyone, but I don't know, just you get that weird gut feeling.
No, that's fine. And like I said, I don't want to make you go to the hospital for no reason.
That makes sense.
Especially when the doctor's probably going to look at you and go, "You're fine. Why are you here?"
No, that
You know what I
actually
mean?
makes more sense when you walk me through it.
Okay. So we'll let you go back in and relax.
You're not saying that nothing's wrong. It's just that it's not a medical problem right now.
Not at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds to me like some of it's kind of metabolized out of you already, based off of you said earlier you couldn't even like drink water, you couldn't open a door,
Yeah.
those kind of functions. But obviously you can do those things now because you're able to open the door to come out.
Why didn't he ask him where he was? I don't understand that. Were you just here at your house? Like, where were you? Wouldn't you want to ask him like where he was?
It's almost like he's like not actually, he's only like, usually they're trying to like find some kind of charge or whatever, but it's like this guy just like doesn't even care. He's like whatever, some dude that's super stoned, like you know what I mean? But yeah, you think he'd like go after where he got it, but
I'm just
I don't
curious
know.
if
Write
he's
a
wanting to know
report.
like I'm just shocked. Like you would think that you'd be like, where were you when you had this? Like, are you even 21? You know what I mean?
It's almost like he's trying to not have to do paperwork and press charges.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like he's like, I don't know, at this point trying to get him not to gather, like give more evidence against himself, you know what I mean? It's just more work for him.
Yeah.
But
You have to write a
Interest-
report. You guys
Interesting that you
don't
put
like
it to it like
reports.
that. Let me ask you
And-
this. Let me show you this. So look at this, like where they're at. So this is coming out of like the passenger seat. Let me go. Like, so do you see that? Like where they're parked? Do you know that area? Like that's where they're parked. But you see how like this is facing this way? So like, is it actually like? Look at
let's
this.
see.
Well, let's see
He
where he goes.
walks like this, and where does he go? Like you see how like so now
Oh, yeah, that's by the trash. No.
like where is
Yeah.
this?
Yeah, so that's like on the other steps. So below that there's like the trash can, and then there's like a sidewalk, and then there's stairs that go in between the two apartment complexes. I'm pretty sure.
It is the one close to the queen, though, right? You think?
Yeah, I think that connects the queen. Like it's stairs that go.
Okay, so like right here, like what's that image that's back there? Is that like
I think that's the apartments on the other side. So there's the house on one side, and then on the opposite side of that house, of the apartments, is more apartments complexes. I'm pretty sure. You mean like that orange light?
like yeah, do you think that's the back of the balcony light where King Road House is? Or is that like is that you see what I'm saying?
Like the
Yeah.
yellow light you're talking about, right?
Yeah, I'm saying like that yellow light, or is that part of like the Queen Road apartment complex?
Yeah, or it's the house, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the actual like yeah.
You think it might be 1122?
Yeah, I'm just curious like if he recognizes like this.
Can we play the video from when they go up the stairs again?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Here
Rewind.
you go. So like he's walking up against like see the side. You see that?
So that means the house would be on the right.
Well, like, yeah, yes, 100. So like then they go up these first set. You guys, Linda Lane's completely way over on the other. So like look at like so when he walks up this like the camera then faces like so now it's gonna turn back.
Yeah, okay, so then
Like see how
that-
now it's turning back that way.
yeah, so that would be the house then.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I figure.
Word. Yeah.
Okay, based like, but you're the one that lives over here, so what do you think?
No, yeah, I'm almost for sure that's the house. And it would make sense that those lights were on at that time, because they're up late, I feel like.
Is that the color that house had that color lighting?
I mean, not that I've really noticed, but I feel like from the camera lens, I could see it. The lighting always looks a little bit off or whatever.
Like if it's not fluorescent lighting, that it might look like that.
Yeah, I feel like the reflection's kind of intense from this angle, but you know what I mean.
Okay.
Kind of like on that window we saw earlier with like the strobe lights or whatever, and it kind of just looked like a TV screen on the window, but that was probably just like some crazy lights inside or whatever. But I mean, obviously these body cams probably aren't that great or whatever.
Yeah, interesting. Well, the whole point of why I'm even just asking is I'm just curious of like, this is the Queen Apartments where you live, so this is your area. They're coming out for, like I said, somebody called on their friend and said that it was because of some Snapchats that he was getting. Now, this is a Friday night this is happening. And now you got subpoenaed. All this crazy stuff's going on. You don't even get told like, hey, not to show up. Like you still go
In your Gucci pants,
in your Gucci gear.
almost in a wool vest, but
And
not.
you're under the impression of like, why isn't this man pleading guilty? When he's like so guilty. I just have to like, is it because is that how people feel in Moscow? Are they like, oh yeah, this is the dude?
I mean, I haven't really looked into it for a few months, but I mean, like when they got him, it looked super, super obvious. You know what I mean? So like, I kind of just like kind of closed the book or whatever, probably for my own like peace of mind or whatever. But it's interesting now that you bring it up today because I haven't looked into it very recently. So I'm like, is there something more going on? I don't know.
I was just curious. And then you said, okay, you were not subpoenaed by the prosecution. You were subpoenaed by the defense.
The public defender.
The public defender.
Did you ever, after you went to the courthouse, to Latah County Courthouse, because you thought the prelim was still going on and you're like snazzy and like ready, what did you get to a place where you were like, okay, hi, can I speak to the defense who called me here?
Yeah, I mean, it was,
Did your parents go with you too?
no, nope, it was just me. It was pretty much so the courthouse is right next to the sheriff's house, but you have to like, get on a phone and buzz in or whatever. And so eventually the sheriffs gave me the number of the public defender and then I called them and then they were like, we don't need you anymore. You're good. You're off the hook.
We don't need you anymore for now, or we don't need you like, what was the
combo? So they said the pre-trial was canceled, so I was off the hook. And that's pretty much how they put it.
Did they say off the hook?
Yeah.
Who said off the hook to you?
The secretary of the defendant's office, office.
So wait, the secretary of who? Of the sheriff?
No, the public defender.
Oh, you're off the hook for right now?
I don't think she said right now. I think she just said you're off the hook. So
you're off the hook.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Interesting. Well, I bet you $1 million they still subpoena your ass.
She was right last time.
Keep those pants steamed.
You might be able to wear your wool vest because if it ends up being in a cold time, and then you could wear your shirt that you made. You guys, if we have his merch
I want to put his thing back up here, you guys.
We want to drop the link for his merch line. He has a merch line now on Etsy for anyone who's joining us late. It's inspired by the live that we did where he said, do you like cats? So he started this merch line on Etsy. So we will share that. And you guys should go there and support him.
Yes, I know. I'm buying a hoodie. So let's see.
She'll always buy a hoodie.
I'm a hoodie fan, so here you go. Yeah, there you go. Now, okay, so I want to put this to bed. Have you ever met, or you never met Brian?
No.
Okay. Did you ever met anybody, Brent, the guy that was shot over at WSU's campus?
Nope.
Did you ever meet any of the officers? Like, have you had a run-in with Payne, Rosendahl, Gunderson?
I had a number of run-in with a number of officers. None of those names ring a bell.
Okay. How about Blake?
No, I mean I have to see their faces. I'm terrible with names.
Okay, we'll talk. Has
anybody asked you to be a confidential informant ever?
No.
You're like this.
Yes,
kid can keep
a
secret.
That mug. Yes,
I had a lawyer who asked me if I wanted to tell once, and I was like, no. And he was like, well, it looks like you're doing time then. And I was like, okay.
You're like, I'll just take the time.
Yeah.
Do the crime, take the time.
No.
Okay. No, I don't know. I was just curious. Like, I didn't know if it was a thing. You know what I mean? Like that's being real. Like if your lawyer's bringing that to you, there's a reason why. Like your lawyer's not asking you about that. It's because somebody brought that to them. You know what I mean?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I never thought about that.
Yeah, your lawyer's not saying that to you. Like it's
Mm.
about like, hey, are you willing to talk about something? Because
I was almost offended.
what'd you say?
I said I was almost offended.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's, I mean, did you feel like that when you saw that black SUV that did it at all resemble possibly an unmarked cop car or anything like that?
Yeah, not
Like,
so much, but possibility. They're driving all sorts of shit these days, but not really.
okay.
Well, you said
Like it was
something
too rimmed out. Like it
interesting.
was rims.
Yeah, and I see cops
Oh.
with rims, but it didn't seem like, I don't know.
Okay.
I
Like it
don't
was
I don't
too-
even know if it was an American car. I would say more than likely it was not an American car, but
Then it's
that's
definitely not a
just
cop
that's just
car.
a hunch. So, and I do know the cops only drive American cars, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh.
So that, I mean, that's a good thing to point out. And then when you would have left that next day, you didn't see it.
No,
Yeah.
it was the only time I've seen it.
Okay, so it
The
was
only time I
gone.
saw it.
It was
Yeah,
gone the next day.
yeah.
Yeah, interesting. And that was a Saturday night, so you didn't see it there on Friday. Did you pass
Uh,
that area?
no, I don't think so.
I'm just curious if it was like somebody that came in for like the weekend to hang out because it was senior weekend with like the boys football, so it was
Oh,
like
word.
it was a senior weekend.
I didn't notice it on Friday, but it's possible it could have been there. Maybe just like parked a little bit more or something, like higher on the hill or whatever. I think part of the reason why I recognized it because it was like on the corner or close to the corner.
Yeah, that might make sense. And then you said something about like it may have had weird plates.
Yeah, it looked like it was out of town plates.
Could you
Um,
place the town? Can you place this? You mean out of state plates, right?
yeah, it was. I could say I can't say exactly, but the scenery seemed kind of like deserty, like plateauy,
Like
whatever.
Arizona,
Like in Arizona,
Yeah,
New
like in
Mexico.
Arizona
Reno,
or
or Nevada.
yeah, Nevada or Arizona are the two ones that bring to mind. But I know there's other similar areas that kind of look like that. But yeah, those are the two that pops up. I would say most likely either Arizona or Nevada plates.
Yeah.
Hmm.
See what else. What do you think they were going to ask you? Like if you
Considering it's defendant, I feel like they were gonna try to like I don't know, either get me in like hearing the scream and the time frame, and
what
then
would you have said?
um I would have said that the reason why I dismissed it on media was, it seemed like a regular party sound, and it was also a response to an article that said there was no sounds that night. But yeah, that's about it. I would
And
have also.
was it you said like earlier? Because if you heard it, like what time? If you were sleeping, it didn't wake you up while you were sleeping, right?
Yeah.
So,
So
and they would have been like they could have actually subpoenaed like your phone to see like what time you were like using your social media, or they could do that.
maybe, but I don't really use social media, so I don't think that would like give them very good evidence. You know what I mean? My privacy settings are up the yin yang with stuff
That's
like
right.
that
Remember,
too.
Yeah.
he always told us.
Do you
that.
think that they would have asked you? So, how many times have you talked to the? You live right here. How many times have you talked to the police? Did they come
Resident.
by? They ask you a bunch of questions. Were you questioned? Did you go down to the office? Did you turn your DNA in?
Well, they already have my DNA.
Oh, it's in CODIS.
Huh?
It's in CODIS because of like your past.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
so they
all
local swab.
all felonies give you have a all anybody who has a felony has their DNA. Or I don't know if you're in prison or have a felony. I think if it's in your prison, they have your DNA. So, my DNA is definitely in their database.
Mandy Joe wants to know if you're working on your summer bod.
He was until you saw us.
He's working on his school bod.
Yeah, I mean, mostly been focused on studying, but yeah, a little. I always try to keep up on yoga, mostly for how I feel rather than how I look. But I'm always
Are you
always
doing
trying
hot
to.
yoga?
Yeah, I do hot yoga.
Oh my gosh.
I've been doing it outside recently. It's pretty
Is
hot.
it that hot?
Yeah, it's like 87 degrees.
Oh, that's nothing.
No, it's not that bad. But
Yeah.
the sun, the UV's index is really high, so it feels pretty intense with the sun.
I'm sure. We
There's
gotta do hot yoga
there's my
together.
Dago right there. What's up, Dago? Woo.
Me, you, Lana, can do hot yoga in the winter, but we can't do it outside because it won't be hot yoga.
Yeah, I'll pass on all that yoga shit, but we'll
She'll
watch
do
it.
it.
Hey, wait, have you Lana, have you asked if you knew Bethany or Dylan? Oh wait, do you know Bethany or Dylan? Did they drive
Uh,
cars? Did they all
no, no. I
did
don't.
so if they were to ask you what time, or if they would have asked you, did anybody talk to you? Let's already throw this out there. He already said his DNA's in the system. His DNA would have been a hit in that house. So your DNA is all good. It wasn't in the house. You would, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't have been an unidentified male. Does that make you feel
Oh
good?
yeah.
That would
I mean,
make
I've never really felt sus in the first place, but
Does that
Good
make
answer.
these people feel better? Like, hey guys, his DNA is in the system, and guess what? Wah wah wah.
yeah, I thought about telling people earlier, but I thought it was more funny to watch the reactions without them knowing that.
Yeah. Like,
So,
well, sorry, did I let the cat out the bag? Wah wah wah.
Did he answer?
I mean, eventually someone's gonna, look it up, and anybody can find it out for themselves. You know what I mean? This is common U.S. facts, but
Yes. What do you think that if you were a juror and you heard, hey, 911 wasn't called for like 9 hours, how would that bother you as a juror?
No, I think it's reasonable considering the circumstances.
Tell
Like,
us
they
more
just
about
went to
that.
bed.
Tell us more
Huh?
about that.
Well, I mean, any girl that did witness that probably traumatized as fuck, like instantly. And then you have no one else really knowing about it because it's at a crazy hour. So, people who wake up, probably I could imagine a few hours to process something like that. It's waking up, seeing your roommate stabbed to death. Like, I'd lose my shit for sure. Calling the cops, completely second/third/fourth a day. You know what I mean? Like, one of the last things on my mind after I'm like losing my shit emotionally.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, yeah, I could see it being hours before you're like, I should probably call the cops. You know what I mean?
So you think that they saw it, saw it?
Like in the next morning, yeah, probably, right? Because
Oh,
they had that.
Like, what time would you?
And then
Because
someone told me that there was a girl who saw someone in a mask like leaving that night, but I don't know if that was just a rumor or not.
Mhm.
I never looked into it.
Yeah, she said that she saw it. Interesting. Oh my gosh, have you ever seen a camera on a tripod back over there?
back over where? Explain that.
Back over like by the house, by like anything like do you ever see like people walking around with like a a
I mean,
camera?
after the murder, sure.
Oh, okay, like before the murders.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Why would you have a tripod if you're trying to be sneaky? Because it takes a minute to set it up. I mean, you could have a monopod, but like a
Yeah, but just
tripod.
do you see anybody like making like videos back there? Like, I mean, are they like
No,
TikToking it? Like
I
anything?
never noticed anything like that. No.
Okay.
You guys thinking that Brian was scoping out a little bit?
No,
some
they just said
weekend?
that they were using on the Idaho campus that they would set up a camera, and it was like allegedly for like school use, and
Oh,
that this tripod and camera was up, and then any talks about it had they yanked everything down from the internet about that and acted like it never existed. But I think that it
interesting.
did, but it's why would you take it
Have you ever
down? Like
heard that? Have
people
you
had
ever
all the
heard that?
rumors up there, but so I'm just curious if you ever saw like even was there any construction going on around then? Like people like they have like the construction crews out with their maybe doing something with the road and they have like a tripod up that takes pictures of stuff for like architectural purposes.
No, honestly, I don't. I mean, it's possible. I don't really pay attention to things like that usually, but I don't think I noticed anything. I don't think there's any construction recently. It was, it was
How about like
pretty normal.
drones flying over?
No, I do know that there are drones that fly over every once in a while, but I've never actually seen them
Before
And
the
then-
murders.
before. Yeah, because the police have a few drones or whatever, and so does the campus or whatever. So I know they fly them on occasion or whatever.
And hey, you were right. I don't know if anyone's ever told you this. Remember how like people were giving you a hard time about like that you were able to like find stuff online about it and stuff like that? Like,
About what?
the murders that day?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was stuff online. I was able to pinpoint it down and they were making like do you have like your phone number in so that you get like alerts? Did you get an alert that said to shelter in place?
No, I just Google searched.
You did
I just
Google?
Google searched Moscow. I think I just Google searched Moscow, Idaho.
Yeah, because it would have
Just like-
came up on like because they put it on Twitter and then like the Argonaut was there and they were like putting stuff in.
Oh, I don't think I have a Twitter. But
But it would just come up like it would still come up in like a
oh yeah, no, it
Google
was like instant. There were
yeah.
What time was that, Inan, when you Googled it?
12:30, I think,
In
11:30.
the afternoon?
Yeah, it was the afternoon.
Wait, 11:30, 12:30 in the morning?
No,
Afternoon.
night. I mean, sorry, afternoon.
PM, like 12:30
Yeah,
PM.
yeah,
Oh, well, he said 11.
lunch hour.
That'd
Like,
be
yeah.
AM.
So 12:30 p.m.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was right around then.
Well, your phone is going to be valuable then because the cops weren't called until what 11:58 a.m. So you were able to Google it within 30 minutes. You think?
Well, yeah, I mean, right after they knocked on my door. It was right after they knocked on my door. Like,
Wait, they knocked
literally.
on your door, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I think that's gonna be valuable. Do you still have the same phone?
I don't remember. I kept my old phone though, so I do have it if they.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm curious at what time because they said that they didn't start doing their canvassing until like 4.
Oh. You know,
Well,
way
this is
before
just
that.
them. I mean, who knows? But do you know if it was ISP that came to your door or was it Moscow Police Department? Did they leave a card?
Campus. I'm pretty sure it's campus police. I could be wrong, but they said they were doing a investigation for U of I, so I assumed it was U of I police.
That's interesting. They might have a different report. They might have like a whole different report if it's campus police.
Inan, are you willing to make a public request? Because if you were summoned, they came to your door, you may be able to get that body cam footage.
Of them coming to his door?
Yeah. If they were
Oh.
because you're the party.
Yeah, I'd be down.
All
That's what we should do
right.
it.
Motherfucking
Got you.
request for the people. We are the people.
I hope you said something about your kitty.
No, it wasn't a cutie, so
Was it,
didn't-
what was it, guys?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm interested. So, like, was it one person or two people that came to your,
I think it was 2 or 3. It was at least 2.
and they said they're just doing an investigation and, like, it was like, do you remember what you were wearing? Was it like in the morning you just had, like,
Yeah, I
yeah.
have no idea what I was wearing.
I was just trying to pick out what time of day it was then. Okay, cool. Yeah.
But they said they were doing an investigation for U of I.
Yeah.
That's how they said it.
There's only 2 campus police officers that I know of.
Oh.
I don't know, maybe 4. I don't know. They're
But
just
those
a
are the
bunch of
ones that
weirdos.
want tickets. These might be like
Yeah, I think he had a mustache, like a goatee mustache-ish
Like,
type. Of,
like a goatee, like
both.
yeah.
all the way.
I don't know about all the way, but
Like, well, a goatee. Oh, just like here.
I think so. I can't remember. I just remember he had like facial hair, but not like a beard. It was like, a little cut or whatever.
Okay. And he just said, "Hey, we're in the area. We're here for an investigation. Where were you last night?"
No, they Yeah, I heard them before they came because they're knocking on literally every single door. They're just going in a row.
Okay.
And then, yeah, they're like, we're just, yeah. And they're like, yeah, let me ask you some questions. Like, where were you? Et
How
cetera, et
tall was
cetera.
he?
Hmm.
Like 6-ish.
Okay, 6 feet. Okay. Interesting.
Athletic, bushy
Yeah.
eyebrows.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yes,
he said,
yes.
wait, what was the question again that he asked you?
Athletic and bushy eyebrows. I'd say a little bit of both.
Oh.
No, she wants to know what the cop asked you, the campus police asked you.
Where was I? What was I doing?
Where were you
Um,
when, like, did they say last night?
Yeah, did I hear anything? I think that's about it.
Okay. And were you like, what
What time did you wake? I think they asked me what time I woke up too.
Okay.
You're like, whoa.
And then you just go back into they didn't say we're investigating a murder.
No, they just said we're investigating the U of I something, U of I case or something. And then like a bunch of like our neighbors like were like opening the door and they were like peeking out, being like, "What the fuck?" The cops were like, "We'll come talk to you in a second."
Really?
Yeah.
And then did you guys talk to each other? Like, did you and your neighbors just discuss anything?
No.
And now from your apartment, can you see any part of the 1122 King House?
No, not really.
Like
No, let's like go outside.
you have to like go outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Do you know who owns that Linda Lane? Do you know the owner of that apartment in Linda Lane?
I don't. No.
Have you heard anything about
Are you current on your rent? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
how much
No.
do you pay in rent? How much is your car insurance?
Too
Uh,
much.
No, don't.
Uh,
I'm messing.
it's almost as much as my car payments.
Yeah, I bet.
It's like 180.
Look out.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm trying to sell my car so I don't have to pay insurance or car payments. I got a bike. I'm about to try to start biking to school.
You're gonna bike it to WSU?
Yeah, it's the plan. Gotta, try to save money.
He
for
does
this
yoga.
year.
Wait,
He can do it.
what?
Not in the snow. How are you gonna do it in the snow though?
Like snow tires, hopefully.
Really? You're gonna
Um,
have like
No
really
way.
good legs.
You just need to move to WSU's campus.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, but they want to charge you for a 1 bedroom when I'm paying for a 2 bedroom in Pullman. So
Really? It's that
yeah,
big of a difference? So like it's way cheaper
yeah,
in Moscow?
yeah. I was running some people trying to sell me an apartment, and I was like, oh, how much for a 2 bedroom? And they're like 850, and I'm like, for 1 or 2 bedroom for 2 bedrooms, and they're like for one of them. And I'm like, that's what I pay for two, so pass. And then
Yeah.
they're like, but the amenities, but I mean, like, I'm going to WSU, so I've got amenities up the yin yang. So,
What were
see
the
what-
amenities? Just wondering.
oh, weights, like a swimming pool, maybe like a dishwasher, stuff like that. But I mean, WSU already has all of that, so
There you go. I
Oh,
mean, that's perfect. We're loving hanging out with you. Did you have a good time?
yeah.
You guys, that is his merch that's on the screen right now on Etsy. Hi, CJ. I'm sorry. Yes, CJ. Hi, thank you. Yeah, so that's his merch, you guys. Please go to the Etsy store. If the mods have the link still, drop it, please. It's support him. He just started this. Truth and transparency, a coffee. I didn't get to read about it. Miss Persevere. Was Inan's Wi-Fi interrupted that night or morning? That's a really great question.
Not that I noticed. I don't use Wi-Fi. I only use Ethernet, but not that I noticed.
Did you hear from the neighbors anything like that? Like our internet was out.
No, I mean, I don't really know any of my neighbors. I've only talked to the neighbors right next door, like maybe once or twice. Yeah, I'm pretty hermity.
You're just like, I have my fire sticks. I have to keep it going.
Yeah,
We need to
basically.
see that. We need to see like the live show of your fire sticks.
They're coming.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being here. Do you have any you have any questions like about the case or anything? Do you want to know anything about anything? I feel like we always ask you questions. If you want to know something, if I know it, I'll give you an answer.
Um,
I don't know.
Not off the top of my head. I feel like kind of my questions were already answered as we kind of went through the stream. But
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just shocked that like when I heard you say subpoena, I was like, I mean, I knew it, but I was just like, damn. And
It needed to be on this show because we're really good at interviewing, and you just were like so smooth with
yeah,
that.
you
And it
just
was just like
slid
over
that
his
in.
head.
You just like slid that in, and I was like, subpoena. I was like, subpoena the cat man.
He just said subpoena.
Yeah.
He just said the public
I
defender
was like,
subpoenaed him.
I was like, Ann Taylor on another level.
I just can't believe you showed up and then you have the pants and it's so amazing.
Yeah, so
Thank
I
you.
just want to say thank you to everybody that was part of the super chat gang here in the super stickers. What we're going to be doing is, I know I'm going to be purchasing a hoodie. Inan, is that you in that picture?
No,
You need to start
there's-
modeling your
Hit
own.
it.
He needs to start modeling his own gear.
I think so.
yeah,
Inan.
that is a good idea for sure.
If I hit, like it gets bigger. Yeah, let me hit that.
Yeah, like
Here you go.
hit that thing.
Hit that. Here you go. Oh, there you go. This is a unisex premium full zip hoodie. There it is. Is that your design?
You're
Yeah,
not sharing it, I think.
Yeah,
because
I drew it and then I
Okay, hold
threw
on.
some color and I threw it in Adobe and I threw some color on it and then I threw it on there. I want to work with some more borders, but like this is just the start. So I'll probably do some of that tonight and tomorrow, and then get I've got like only one design per t-shirt right now, but I want to start having like each design on like a hoodie version and like a long sleeve version or whatever. So yeah,
Amy
that's.
Amy says I absolutely love him. Everyone, look, and True Crime Junkie said Inan is my favorite spirit, is my spirit animal. I want to go to Idaho just to hang with him. He is the best, and y'all are my favorite trio. Love y'all bunches.
Oh my god! Thanks, yo.
So Richard is saying thank you for bringing sincere, fun levity to such a sad scenario. Cheers, Inan, Bela, Lana. So Richard is
We love the Richard.
yes. Inspiring Mind says love you, TNT. And Stephanie Sinek says, thank you for bringing in the dopest chef around. His laugh, smile, and word choices bring me joy. It can turn a bad day into a great day. Respect. Putting yourself out there. Inan, hugs to your kitty. Good luck.
Oh my god.
Alcohol with school.
Yeah. That was the best. That was the best. This is in reference to the guy that was totally like ate too many liquid edibles.
They want him on the show. J-Lo says, get him on.
Does he recognize the white pickup truck that was on the street on the way to the food truck? I think we asked that in the past. He didn't know that.
No,
Kara, what's up, girl?
Thanks for joining, Kara.
There you go. Something about some TikTok. SUV, black SUV was on TikTok. Do you have a TikTok?
I haven't looked at it in a long time, but yeah, I had one. It got banned, and then I appealed it, and it got unbanned. But I haven't really done much on it since then. So, yeah.
I missed this one from Higher Ground, so I wanted to make sure. That's why I went back and tried to check it. There you go. Rumors. Here you go, Bella. You can read that.
Higher Ground says rumors with kitty emojis. Being local, what are the wild or heavy rumors floating around? And
So, I haven't heard any rumors recently, just because I haven't been in Moscow very much recently. Yeah, I just got back from Oregon, so yeah, I don't really
Were you in Astoria?
No, I was at Oregon Country Fair. Some of my homies run a booth down there, so I was down there helping. And then I like to
was it like a
perform.
Renaissance fair?
It's similar to Renaissance Fair. A lot of art, mostly art and circus. It's a lot of psychedelic art and like crafts, like handmade goods and whatever.
Is it close to Evergreen?
It's close to Eugene, actually. It's in Veneta. Yeah. So like my homies make felt hats. So that's like the booth, and so like other people will make like spoons, like kitchen spoons, and then there's a lot of like shirts and like designs and a lot of art and like attire. I saw like some really cool overall stand and like tie-dye and wizardry, like Renaissance fair looky stuff too. So yeah.
People are loving you. They're loving you so much.
Everyone's been really cool.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna make it a wrap here. I wanted to keep it right around, an hour to an hour and a half. But Inan, we heart you.
You so
I'm just so glad that your DNA wasn't in that house. Not that I thought
Yeah.
it was ever in that house. Like I said, I was like,
We knew.
this mofo ain't killing nobody.
Yeah.
But no, you've been a cool cat.
Thanks
So
for
yeah,
having me on the show.
that's his new line. I mean,
Yeah, you
trust
guys
me.
support it. It's worth
Go
it.
support if you got some extra cash. Totally. This dude's 180. He said it, 180.
Fall. WSU fall. Here comes Inan.
Yep. And you said, wait,
Word.
we'll do this again before school kicks off for you. We'll have we'll be in Idaho though too. So, hey, you're not getting rid of us that easily to take us around the apartment and show us the fire sticks.
Hell yeah.
But I
do
just
hot yoga.
want to say thank you and
Thank you.
yeah, thank you to chat.
Thank you, the mods.
Yeah, the mods, you guys rock. All the other creators that came in here, thank you for your support. On your way out, make yourself known. There's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If it isn't your cup of tea, I don't know why the fuck you here, but thumbs down. You got an opinion, but God, if you're gonna like just waste your time, go do something else. I mean, who wastes their time like that?
No one. They're all fans.
Yeah. Home team appreciate you. Oh wait, so I made a new intro and I want to show you that you open up the intro. I don't know, did I show you that? You wanna see it?
Amazing.
I'll end it with the intro here.
Thanks, everybody.
I put your
Disclaimer, thanks,
girlfriend
Inan.
cop that's pulling you over. I have her whipping the rigs. I want you to see this. So here, let me show you. Let's see. We'll end on a bang. We'll go out in style, and here we go. Yeah, this is it right here. Let's see. I think it's right at the beginning. You like that? Look out. wait for this first part. Oh, here she comes. She's coming in hot. There she is.
I know there's a history here. I'd like to get this hearing in today. Everybody needs to just focus
You see?
on the relevant facts, okay?
Look at her.
I know there's
This was our intro to you.
Yeah. Look at, there she goes. She's like, I'm coming for you,
And then she realizes who you are.
Yeah.
She should have let you off. You didn't even do anything.
All right. Well, until next time, guys.
Are you talking up by Sunset Mart?
We love you all. Be safe.
Up the hill by the gas station?
Yeah.
Talk
Okay.
to you soon. Mwah.
Peace out, yo.
Peace out, y'all.